Every international order, at least the established ones, relies on a stable balance of power. For nearly 3 decades, we have lived under an international order in which, for the first time, there existed a global hegemon. The United States reigned over the unipolar world. Now that era is changing. What will emerge after the transition period remains uncertain. Nations like Russia are determined to return the world to an era of great powers, openly advocating for multipolarity. For Russia, this is such an important national mission that President Putin himself mentions it at every opportunity. In China, some commentators argue that the United States and China will establish a bipolarity similar to the Cold War era with the United States and the Soviet Union. They contend that while there is still a power gap between the United States and China, China's lead over other great powers dwarfs that gap. Thus, just as the Soviet Union, which never really overpowered the United States during the Cold War, was able to create a bipolar world with the United States, China could do the same in the future. Conversely, some commentators in the United States contend that even with the decline of its global hegemony, the so-called unipolar moment has not ended. They argue that the power differential between the United States and other great powers, including China, remains substantial, with no real peer capable of truly challenging the US global dominance. However, there is widespread agreement that the global hegemony of the United States is being eclipsed. It follows that change in the global system and global order is inevitable. The only uncertainty lies in the extent of the forthcoming changes.